Hi guys, welcome back. It's Mrs. Peterson, that lady who teaches art. And today we are going to review the element of art called shape. Please start by putting your first name, last initial at the top, and a 5 for your grade. In the term box, we are going to write the word shape. S-H-A-P-E. If you missed that, you can look right up here and use your resources to spell it correctly. All right, there's a couple of things I want you to know about shape, what it is and what it isn't. So in your definition box, would you make this into a little mini T-chart? And we're going to have what it is on this side and what it's not on this side. So the first thing I want you to know about shape is that it is flat. Oopsie. Or we might call that two-dimensional. My goodness. Okay. What it's not is it's not form or 3D. Okay. So what do I mean by that? If I drew a cube over here, that would not be a shape. It's a form. It's three-dimensional. Okay. We want ours to be flat. All right. Another thing that it is it's closed. That means that the shape goes all the way around and it closes. So if it was not closed, it would be open. And let's draw an example of that. If I draw that same shape, but I don't close it, that's actually a line, you guys. It's not a shape because it doesn't close. Okay, this shape was called what we would call an organic shape. It doesn't have rules. It's kind of like a blob. Down here, we're going to do some examples of geometric shapes, which are the opposite of organic shapes. Organic shapes don't have any rules. These all have rules. So here's my circle. I'm going to draw a circle. Wow, I am starting to wonder about this pencil. And I want you to know one thing about it. A circle is 360 degrees. So if you hear someone say, oh yeah, I did a 360, that means they made a whole flip around or maybe flip over if they're jumping off a diving board or something. That's a 360. All right, a triangle. Triangle, the tri part is 3. So draw a 3-sided shape. I'm going to draw 2 of these actually. I'm going to draw 2 different types of triangles. This type of triangle is called an isosceles triangle. It has 2 sides that are the same. Would you put little hashes right there? And then on the other triangle, this is a right triangle. So put a little square right here in the corner. And if you don't know what that means yet, that little square means 90 degrees. So that corner is 90 degrees. You're going to start seeing that in your math classes in geometry. Okay, next we have a square. A square is a 4-sided shape. And a fancy word for a 4-sided shape is a quadrilateral. Quad means 4. So draw your square. We know that all the 4 sides are the same. So we can put those little hashes. That means all those sides are the same length. And we also know that each corner has a 90-degree angle. Now, we could mark each of these. You won't necessarily see that in your math book. Usually they just mark one and they expect you to know that all of them are the same. But it would be correct if we marked all of them. Okay, next is a rectangle. A rectangle is another quadrilateral, a 4-sided shape. But if I did this, that would not be correct. Because this side and this side are not the same. So I would have to do something like this. This one that has 1 hash is the same length as this one that has 1 hash. This one that has 2 hashes is the same as this one that has 2 hashes. And then, as I said before, you would probably just mark one corner for 90 degrees, and we would know that the rest are 90 degrees. Okay. Next, we have a star. You can draw your star with a triangle and then an inverted triangle if you want to. So a triangle up the right way and then one over the other way. Or if you know how to draw this kind, you're certainly welcome to draw that as well. Next, we have a semicircle. Semi means half. I want you to write that right here. And we're used to calling semis just semis. That's our little nickname for them. But the actual name of that is a semi-truck and trailer. And the semi-truck part comes from the fact that without the trailer, it's only like half of a truck. It's half of a vehicle. And so we have shortened it to just start calling them semis, but really it's a semi-truck and trailer. So a half circle, you can draw a line and then your little half circle over there, or you can do it like a D if you want to. Wow, this one's too little and this one's too big, but we're not perfect, right? Something like that. All right, let's go up to the diamond. The diamond, we are going to have these 2 sides the same and these 2 sides the same. This one could be, the bottom could be much longer, so it could be like this, or all 4 sides could be the same. Just 2 different types. All right, an ellipse. A lot of people think when I say this that I'm talking about an eclipse when the moon and the sun pass over each other, but I'm talking about an ellipse. An ellipse is just a fancy word in math for an oval. And you will really impress your math teacher if you know that an ellipse is an oval. Okay, here I have organic. This is going to be one that doesn't have any rules. It's not like these other ones that are geometric. This is organic. So you can just draw any kind of blob in there that you want. I mean, I always kind of look at it and see what it looks like. Kind of looks like a dog. I don't know. All right, next, I gave you the shape, and I want you to give me the name. So let's count our sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5-sided shape is a pentagon. Penta means 5. Please write that down. All right, let's count the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6-sided shape is a hexagon. And I remember this one because the X in hex reminds me of the X in 6. Hexagon. And then I have to be honest, I skipped 7 for you because that's a very uncommon shape. But this one is a very common shape because it's the stop sign shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is an octagon. And oct means 8. All right, you guys, that's all I want you to know about reviewing shape for 5th grade. I can't wait to see what you create.